get my board members to realize the same thing I'm saying to you today. Thank you.
Thank you for the. Yeah, please come on up. I'll have Mr. Rogers sign me in, and Mr. So, I didn't realize there was this public hearing here today. I go to Tucson like twice a month. My daughter's getting her master's in public health. Hey, I just want to say, take her to school and pick her up, teach her Navajo. So, convoy, JT's Adonia. Anyway, Navajo Board of Election Supervisor, Judge Chair, he don't way 45 agency, Judge is another song. Winding down on my last term, I don't know if I'll run again. But in here, Kodoban, see kids, they'll go, yeah. But I need to one see kids on the lips of town, need to now up on see kids, native G art. Doshiba job by that Aidan Hutchin BRE Grant School. You ever see them on the walls? That's what we look at. The Board of Election Supervisor, they hashit Ebakadi was wait he yajitan. Hi school board members. Let's combine them. Maybe there are others wait and they need to no India we gotta change. I sit on the Navajo Voters Coalition. I just no safety don't lead us, I don't lead you. But what we're trying to do was the eight kagi show na school board members one doche con la kedan nan sada school board members they went through it. You know, just about 2 months ago I was at a meeting in Tucson, they meeting I was embarrassed. This young man, he graduated with a master's degree. He said, it took me 8 years. You know what he said? 2 years remedial. What the high school should have taught me, the college taught me. By Yunsen, I should have went into school, into this college, ready to take college courses. I almost pulled out. Today, but in some cases, a lot of our kids are without ego college. And they don't want to take remedial. They pull out and come home, and they just find a job, and they raise kids. That is the issue. You know, my daughter went to school at Navajo Prep, and I brought her back the last year to Chinle just to test her. He said, Daddy, he graduated in half a year over here at Chinle. He said those courses were like 4 times better than Chinle, even though it's a public school. But I'm not trying to compare what I'm trying to say. Kodo election board, change, how do we help our kids? Census, the census of 2010. You know what it says? We are a young nation. I used to be a grant writer. That's where I get my statistics. 2010 statistics in the year. They 18, but don't they 24, you know what the percentage level is? 64%. We are a young nation. And a lot of them aren't even in school after 18. And that statistics also says 57 of the Navajo people were living off the reservation. Again, it's because of economy. But a lot of our kids could come back and generate some of these economy. Mr. President Nash, I think he's one of the best presidents that's trying to do that. I'm not campaigning for him, he's just in one year, but I think he's one of the better presidents trying to do good for our kids. But here from the Board of Election Supervisor, we're trying to say how do we help our kids, the school board. I think it's time to change. From the Board of Election Supervisor. This Thursday, twice a month, and I usually come back for one meeting, like the chapter officials. But sometimes I come back twice a month, like I said. My wife is kind of ill, so I've been back since the 12th on Sunday. So my grandchild down there is in this child care later, $266. We can me and my wife, to sit for her to be in that care. $266 a week. So for me, it's free. It's just, I feed her and take her to school and have fun with her and teach her Navajo. Even but she 3 weeks out. I said, Cheche, when are you coming back? They just love. I said, tomorrow. But anyway, I want to thank Mr. Rogers and Dodie and those of the people that are trying to put this reapportionment back together and see where the people can go. But from the election board, we're trying to ask, these people to really get some really good information out there. These days, but I just want to thank you guys, and what we stand pretty much looked at plan 4, 3 or 4 or 5. But one of the gentlemen that spoke earlier, plan 6, and then I would go for that too. Combining a whole bunch of them and have, just as public schools, they have that. They only have 5 board members. I think that's what it is for Chinle, and they cover a big area. So, but anyway, and I want to thank all of you, and if you have any questions, I'll be around for a little bit, and then I gotta head out. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your viewpoints. Please.
Elections office. So, Shay Marlita Begayna in Seattle. There is the pros and the cons of board member Jino Ani Waso Alla about the Jish. The Kodo, you cannot die, Kode, can Ajidon Ledger. The here policies there, Edi Arabic that need in Ado, but that Thai, RGAA. They're the ones that teach our babies. Although Ani were being compared by school districts out there, Phoenix, Albuquerque. Yeah, because the stores are just down the street. There's pavements. It's different. We have bus issues, we have road issues. The need here is different than out in the cities. So, although I do support number 6, but the need here on the Navajo Nation is different from the need out there in Albuquerque and in Phoenix. Even with the internet, 就包得包了。But if you go to the cities, it's different. Although in the community schools, like our school, we don't have no teacher housing. So we can't get those teachers that are out in Phoenix. We can't get those teachers that are out in Albuquerque. So and Larry. So you know, it is good, yeah, these Phoenix and Albuquerque and LA, but the lifestyle there is different here. And yes, I do commend all the leaders on the Navajo Nation right now that are pushing for things. But I think the priority is not really there on what we really need, because for me, I see it every administration. So I think, you know, we do really need to focus on our babies, because that is the next generation. Although I wear a different hat too. I oversee all the public schools in Apache County. I know the needs of the public school. I know the needs of the teachers, the coaches. And as a county treasurer, I try my best to bring in more money this way. You know, we're a tug of war between southern and northern. So public school, community school, BIA schools, contract schools, it don't matter. We all need to stand for our babies, but however the need on the reservation is different than off the reservation. So,
Thank you again. Last comment? I'll give Mr. So the close down count. Going once, going twice, I think, yeah. It's not.
You know, like every in 2 days, every 2 weeks, we get a sheet of vacancies across the res. You know what is the biggest names on that list? School board members. School board members are the biggest one on that list. And let's say Cottonwood, you know, for those of you around, Cottonwood has been open for like about 5 years. But then there's one position at Cottonwood Day School, but then it's been not even filled. Joe Evan, now that you're from the Board of Election Supervisors, every 2 weeks we just extended, extension, without. You made it on Eastern Navajo, geez, so I don't made that rural, you on Heather, we just extend these openings. That's the reason why we think it's better to consolidate. It's one reason why we thought that would be a better way to do it too.
All right, thanks.
About 2 weeks ago, it's the way that I'll talk about elections. It's one board.
If there's no other comments,
There'll be
is
one
there any more comment?
administration
Anybody else want to speak?
That's the way it's.
If not, on behalf of the Election
I didn't hear
Administration,
it. I saw
Public
it.
Education, and of course, our Oversight Committee, which is the Health, Education, Human Services Committee, we thank you very much for attending today's public hearing. And please don't hesitate to provide additional written comment. I mean, it doesn't pretty much open on that. I mean, there's really no deadline. And the process that we're trying to follow strictly is open and invite as much comment as possible. So if you have school board resolutions, chapter resolutions, please send it to us. And I believe in the public comment form, we do have a designated address that is listed. And definitely send that to us, because we hope to get all this information compiled and send it to the Oversight Committee so they can take a lot of this comment into consideration. And again, thank you and safe travels to all of you. Take care. Yeah, same as well. Here, no, there's a person. There's much more I'm playing about. I think like, this up in front, this is all about justice,